Hi guys, how you doing? How's life? How's wife and kids? Good. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. Today we're doing Litecoin. Why Litecoin? Well, it's pumping pretty hard right now. I'm looking 11.31% up, and it's breaking some kind of really important resistances. I think we should talk about Litecoin. Litecoin is importante today. Let's get in the chart and see what's happening. And we are into the chart. Okay, so basically, if you can see this yellow area over here, that was the yellow area of resistance that we drew in the last Litecoin video, 18 December. And 18 December, that was over here when it was hitting this resistance here at 110. That was our last video. We were saying that it has to hit, try to break this resistance that went from 115 to 222. And it looks like it now is actually breaking the resistance. So basically what happened, it was used like 1, 2, 3, 4 days, something like that, and tried to get into and break all the resistance on one pull, which it couldn't, and it went right back below the resistance. After that, it was trading in the area below the resistance until the XRP FUD came, this SEC lawsuit, right? And everything crashed. And once it crashed, it just pumped back up. And now look at this, it just breaking the entire resistance in one go. And now it's above the 122 resistance and sitting on top of it at 123 right now. So we want to know if this is gonna be happening. What are the next price targets? Where are we going? And I can tell you right now, it's a bit higher than 122. It's a bit higher than 122. So let's check out and see what's happening here. So basically, I want to first tell you how we got this resistance, so you can see how we're gonna get our next resistance. So what we did is we did it on the monthly chart, and you can see here that this 110 resistance was these 3 weeks over there. It was not hard resistance. I said this is probably gonna be broken really easily, and it got broken the next day. So that's how we got the 110. But the 150 to 120, it's 150. It's made of this red candle close here, right over here. It was because when price went up and on the way down it had some support there, and the support is a resistance, so we use that one. Also on these green candles up here, when the price came up all the way to the top over here, the close here is let me make this better like this. The close over here is was resistance and is also acting on a resistance now. So this area over here is really important to break, and once this area is broken, that means, and we get the close, if we get the close, we have to get the close today above 122. Remember that, above 122 close today, that means that we got higher high, right? So this was some kind of high, and we're gonna get higher high on the closes, and that's really bullish. That's really bullish. And Litecoin right now is doing better than a lot of other coins. Like sure, Bitcoin pumped 3%, but Litecoin pumped 12%, because Litecoin crashed like really hard, I think, with the XRP and everything else. Where is it? Well, hard, it crashed, it went down. So right now Litecoin is above it, and Litecoin, it follows Bitcoin really closely. So I think Litecoin is really interesting. It's been around for a long time, man. It's been do you own any Litecoin? I never bought any Litecoin. I never thought about buying any Litecoin, but I'm like, I don't know, it looks to me like it's a fake coin because it's a fork of Bitcoin, but like it's been around for so long and all exchanges got Litecoin, so there must be something to it, right? So anyways, I'm not going into whether you should or not buy Litecoin, but I think it's interesting. So where is this going actually? Where is this going? Let's see. Oh, but before we go to our price targets, before we go to the price prediction, like the video. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel because we need more subscribers, and join the Patreon Patreon page. $1 each month, exclusive offer for all the new guys and everybody. So there's not a lot of content there, only one video, but today I'm making new. I'm going to try to making at least weekly videos for Patreon content that I think are very interesting to follow. So check that out. And now without further ado, where is it going after 122? Check this out, check this out. We're gonna go back to the monthly. We're gonna go back to the monthly, and if this resistance is broken, if this area of resistance is broken, it's gonna act as support. But the next target we wanna go to is this up. No, sorry, not this. This one up here. Because when the price started going up, it hit 148 and created resistance there, and after that it's this target over here that was support, and now it's resistance. But basically what you want to see after the first target is it's gonna go all the way up to 147, 148. So 148 is our next target if Litecoin is able to close on the daily. But it has to close on the daily. That's really important, because without the closes there is no confirmation. We have to have confirmation on the close, just like Bitcoin. If you watch my latest Bitcoin video, let me check it out here. I said the confirmation on the Bitcoin video. This is hourly chart. Let's look at something like 4 hourly. Let's remove these two lines over here. I'm just going to show you. So basically what we said is this line over here, the fat line, it has to close above the line. So this is on the 4 hourly. It still hasn't closed on the daily above this line. So it went up, it retested line, it's now going up. It looks bullish. It looks bullish, but it's not closed. And until we get the close, this can go right back down below the line, and we are still going to be in some kind of triangle. You can see here on the daily that it did broke it. It is very far up. It's at 24,444, but it can still go down during the day. So until we get the close, and the close is really important, we are not bullish on the we are bullish on the Bitcoin, but we are not confirming the breakout without the close. And the same thing goes for Litecoin. It has to close above this 122 line. If it closes above the 120 line, that means it holds it, and then after that we're gonna check next day that it's not just dropping right back down. But even then, if you start dropping down, you have to look for the close again. So everything, there's no short-term trading here. It's a long-term trading. We are not looking at hourly time frames. This is daily and weekly time frame. You can see here on the weekly time frame, it's really nice. Like this week it tried to break it, but it closed below it on the weekly, right? And the next week it went down, but pushed all the way through on the other side of the resistance, and now we are waiting also for the weekly close on the Litecoin chart. Now if both first thing first we want to close the daily over the resistance, and the second thing we want to close on the weekly above the resistance. But if I'm gonna be really bullish if it just manages to close on the daily. And the next target is, of course, where they write it, let's move it over here right above it. It's 148. That's the move. How he's gonna get there, how long time he's gonna do that, we don't know. But our next target is 148. So we are 122 now. Our next target is 148 for Litecoin, and after that we are gonna look for 161. So how much gain is that from the current price? This is 20%, and we can expect all the way up to 30% if it breaks 148. But 148 is given if it manages to hold the 122, and we don't get any more like altcoin FUDs or Corona FUDs or something like that, because you saw what happened. Like XRP FUD came, like all altcoins crashed, like security is gonna go after Chainlink, after that. Like, come on, man. Yeah, you know. And I was telling people on certain forums, like, buy now, buy the dip. It's your chance to make it, you know. This is the dip. It's not gonna go down. Everything is not gonna go down to zero. And the thing was dropping down 20-30%. You could get like a lot of stuff really cheap. And it was the dip. Now the dip doesn't have to hold, but it's the dip. You can catch the dip, you can follow it, and if it turns around, you can see. Look after that what's gonna happen. Let's look at the Bitcoin Cash here. Bitcoin Cash 313. You can see here, let's look at this on 1 hourly, so we can see. No, 4 hourly is better, I think. Yeah, you can see here this was the dip on the FUD, right? It went all the way down to the support at 167, 168 over here, and this support here I've been talking about for a long time. It comes from the moving averages. All three moving averages, you see, all three moving averages are converging in this spot here. And I said this is gonna be stellar support for Bitcoin Cash, and it did. It went all the way down to support and went right back up again. Right back up. Let's go back to the 4 hour. I just want to show you this over here. So basically, even though I said buy the dip and it would be nice, this isn't confirmed the uptrend, and this doesn't confirm that we are finished with the dip. It actually can go back to the same level or below, because it did not make the higher high. So this was some kind of high and did not manage to break this high. So that's very bearish in short term. Like it can go down, it can break on the next pump, but right now it's bearish. Okay, so keep that in mind. But for Litecoin, it's not. Litecoin managed to survive the dump, and now it's just been climbing. Let's see when. Let me just see this. This was started in 23rd. Yeah, 23rd at 1 o'clock. Let me see. Litecoin 23rd, 1 o'clock. Yeah, it started over here and dropped all the way over there, and you can see Litecoin managed to break the local top here. It broke it really nicely from over here, broke it on upside, and now it even breaking this stop over here. It's gonna get a higher high. So Litecoin is in an uptrend. Bitcoin Cash is not yet in an uptrend. It's just like small thing to notice, but you can notice it already, right? So you have to keep that in mind. Litecoin is an uptrend, and Bitcoin Cash is not. And a lot of other altcoins are right now still not in an uptrend, but Litecoin is. That's why I'm talking about Litecoin, because I think it is breaking and holding this 122 resistance, above the 122 resistance. So it looks really nice. And that's what I got for you today for Litecoin. Again, like and subscribe if you like the video. Join the Patreon, man. It's gonna get a lot of content. You can get it for $1 each month. After the first 100 spots are filled out, I'm gonna remove that, and nobody's gonna ever be able to get my Patreon for $1 a month. This is only for you early subscribers, okay? And that's more value for your money. Thanks for watching. Where's the music? There's the music. And did I want to say anything else? Yeah, I'm thinking about adding something free for everybody, but I have to talk with some other people, so I think that's gonna be nice. Take care, have fun, don't lose your money. You do your trades, I'll do my trades. Merry Christmas still, and for you guys, don't Merry Christmas, Merry Holidays, or Merry Friday or Thursday or whatever it is today. Have fun, don't lose your money.